the identity of America has been, for better or for worse, a melting pot in that regard.
Yeah, maybe since like the 1960s. Even then, like even we.
This is one of the things that kind of is funny because it's like America has a melting pot of Catholics, of Germans, of Irish, of Italians, of Scots and Brits, all sorts of waves of European immigrants. Then we had a huge flood of Chinese immigrants. We had the slave trade and the millions of Africans that were brought in this country. This country has literally always been an amalgam. From its very, 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 very essence, it's always been an amalgam.
We had this idea of a melting pot literally means assimilation too. It means melting. It means
it doesn't. When you melt everything together, you create a new alloy, which is different than the base metals. Like, that's the whole point of melting, because it changes both metals into a new thing. That's what melting pots are for.
Assimilating to the dominant culture. Is that not what melting means?
No, it doesn't
and now
mean
instead we're saying there's something wrong with xenophobia.
I think people don't know anything about metallurgy, so these analogies that used to make sense when people had a little bit more like knowledge of how material reality works, they think of melting pot as like chocolate or something. Bronze is copper and tin, right? And so what happens is you take copper, which is soft, and you take tin, which is soft, and then you alloy them together and you form bronze. And bronze is much harder than either of the constituent elements. So you've made something new that is better. That is what melting pot is supposed to mean. It means you throw in the things from all over the world, and what comes out the other end, what you pour into the fucking form, is a new alloy, which is different. Both sides are different, not just the one side. That is what is supposed to be America. That's the analogy, you dumb fuck. She thinks a melting pot is a fondue dip to cover other things, so they are all coated in the same thing. Yeah, she thinks of the melting pot as going to fucking the fondue restaurant and dipping, brownies in white chocolate. That's what she thinks it is.